We welcome you to Los Angeles, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod on the mound, Big Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Outman makes the grab, one down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Sam Hilliard.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Two down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, German Marquez. What do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Betts into second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground at first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hilliard sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Glass now back to work. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Taylor whips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man at second. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Chris
off
Taylor
for the
down.
Dodgers, second baseman,
Marquez goes
Taylor.
6'1", 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. This one in the air. Tolia under it. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a
Batting
little
six,
bit too
third
much. Sometimes those eyes
baseman,
can get really big. I think his swing broke
Hernandez.
out as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And there's a foul ball. Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Batting
Nice
seven,
line drive to the
right
pull
fielder,
side, met it out front, but
Michael.
just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Doyle settles under it and makes the catch. Out number
Batting
2.
eighth, catcher Austin Barnes.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Austin Barnes. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and
Batting
2 out.
ninth, center fielder James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle has this one sized up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jacob Stallings now. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Glass now, ready to fire now. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing at a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. And it drops in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Rockies take the lead. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And off the base of the wall. In comes the run from third to add on.
Picks himself up at RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now Ezekiel Tovar. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Michael Tolia. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. Then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. That misses. Ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Betts takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strike.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Kim around 3rd. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hilliard has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Stretches out and holds it in. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here comes Chris Taylor. McMahon sends it to first. Taylor is out, and that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Sam Hilliard.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
innings. Now in the box, comes
No
up
ball.
empty
One
with a
strike.
swing there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
One ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one hit to right. Hilliard makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Austin Barnes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. And he's already singled in this game. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Sends it to Tolia. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Britton Doyle.
Glass now back to work. And that skips into dirt. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a lot of
left
damage
fielder,
done with that
Nolan
pitch. A hard
Jones.
grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Fastball for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Fielder James Outman.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So the batting order turns over. And next for L.A., Hye-Sung Kim. Soft contact in the air and foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stallings makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Tolia, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, designated
and now the
hitter,
DH, Owen Miller. That one misses. 1-0. McMahon, the base runner at first with 1 out. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
He flips it to second in time, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Dodgers 3. Back here in LA, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Herman Marquez. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm,
44.
Jimmy Herget.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Taylor in the box now, takes strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch
No,
misses
that's
inside,
a ball.
and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball line to center. Doyle grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. In comes the run for second, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down, runner at first. Now it's going to be Austin Barnes. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence warming up as well. This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, James Outman.
James Outman digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Center field. Doyle makes the play, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Thairo Estrada. in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Fought off foul.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hilliard off of first with 2 away.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Glass now ready and deals. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3.
Hesung Kim.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Corrals it, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here's a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Had a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lucas Gilbreth departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Victor Vatnik comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike. And 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on, 1 out. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Into the outfield, base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
swings through that one.
Well, he came right at it right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one down the line. Fair ball. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. Popped up. Tolia under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Michael Conforto.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Hernandez on third. Taylor at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 4. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. So a lefty out of the pen, Clayton Kershaw. He's making it. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop
Ezequiel Tovar now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 down, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Just missed. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. stays alive. Kershaw fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kershaw deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Tolia stands in now and watches strike one. Kershaw, over 200 career wins, a former first-round pick back in 2006. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Justin Lawrence.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Austin Barnes getting ready to hit.
Catcher Austin Barnes.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side, Estrada throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball.
Action in the pen down there. Tyler Kinley up and throwing. Bird also getting ready. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Kershaw back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. The Rockies trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. See you later. So he goes yard to left, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Thairo Estrada. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. That missed inside. 1-0. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jacob
Stallings, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this.
Hit on the ground to short, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.